everyone, welcome to this video. We're going to talk about the UAFX Chorus Vibrato Brigade pedal. Hope you liked that little unboxing that you saw in the beginning. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of has a glittery effect to it, just a bit. Maybe if I move it around you'll see it. But it's such a nice looking pedal and it feels really great on the hands. It's not heavy and everything feels very sturdy. The knobs feel great, the switches feel great, the toggle switch feels great. All of these things in this pedal feel really easy to switch off and on, not flimsy, very sturdy. And even the jacks look like there's some heavy duty stuff. You got the little things on the back so that it doesn't just slide around too easily. I really am impressed with this pedal so far. Just looking at it, it's pretty great. And they had them going for $99 on Amazon, and something I just couldn't pass up. I got a gift card for like my birthday and I thought, hey, let's see what this pedal's all about. I need a good chorus vibrato pedal. So I'm gonna plug this in. We're gonna test this thing out. I'm gonna be plugged in with my trusty red Squier Classic Vibe Simon Neil Stratocaster. And we're gonna be plugged into the AC15, my top boost Korg era Vox AC15. Not a Fender, because I actually think that these type of pedals sound really good on Vox amps, and I may be in the minority there, but I think they sound excellent with Vox amps. They do sound just as good with Fenders, but I find that Vox just has a bit of that cleaner, more cut through kind of tone, and this really helps with that, and it just makes things sound a lot nicer. That's just my opinion, but let's go ahead and get started. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll tell you my final thoughts at the end. Okay guys, I have the pedal set up here in this nice cozy view for you guys. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when you plug in that 9-volt, because it does a cool little power color little thing. So it goes from like blue, and then you'll see it change to red, and let's see, at red, and then green, and then blue, and then when you power it on, it is orange, but we're gonna keep it off because I want to show you guys the clean signal first. Let's do it. And this will be on with chorus. Green means that the preamp is now on. now when you move the toggle switch to the right, the vibrato kicks on. So let's do that. And the rate actually starts to work. This is with the buffer on. That red is with the preamp on, and I believe that's kind of all the different little settings you can do. This is a very simple pedal, but it sounds really, really great. So let me give you guys my final thoughts on that pedal. This pedal. Alright you guys, so what did you think of the UAFX Chorus Vibrato Brigade pedal? I would love to tell you my final thoughts on this pedal, and I have to say, being an all digital kind of pedal, it's impressive. It has a great sound and it's dead quiet when you don't have it on. No background noise, no little hissing or weird noise. And I'm using a 9-volt plug-in, no isolated power, no nothing. I have clean power going through my apartment and it sounds so quiet. I'm very impressed. I used to own a Julia from Walrus Audio, and that, even though it sounded great, man, that noise in the background, I didn't like it, and that's kind of the reason why I don't own that one anymore, but I love this. This sounds so clean, so great. The chorus is nice and thick. The only thing I did notice with the vibrato is that even when you have everything kind of down, it almost sounds like there's still some sort of chorus in there, and maybe that's just me, but it does kind of give that vibe of like you're blending both the vibrato and the chorus no matter what setting you're using. Because I'm pretty sure I've used some vibratos where it sounds very dry and no warbliness, just the pitch modulating, you know, from, you know, down tuning and up tuning and whatnot. But this has kind of like almost like a chorusy effect to the vibrato, or I may just be hearing that wrong. Love the chorus, thick, luscious, kind of impressive that this is just a digital pedal, not analog, because it has a great tone. And yes, I'm a fan. When you have the chorus, all you really mess with is the level and the depth. And then when you have the vibrato, you have all three. And it's pretty intricate and useful. And the preamp actually sounds really good in my opinion. The reason why I preferred it with my Vox is because I find that the preamp kind of boosts and makes things a little thicker. And I find that with the Fender, you kind of boost the lows a little bit and make it even thicker. And I'm not really trying to do that. I really like how it sounds with the Vox. The buffer and the true bypass, I don't really hear anything, and that's just probably because I'm running such short cables into my amp. It probably doesn't make much of a difference, but nevertheless, what a great pedal. What a great surprise. If they still have that deal going on Amazon or wherever you see this for $99, this is really hard to pass up. It's a great chorus, one of the best ones I've heard. Vibrato is just a plus. And what more can I say? I loved it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Let me know if you have this pedal, if you're gonna try it out, if you're gonna buy one, if you already have one, maybe you got rid of one. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.